Hey everybody, it's Heather with Diamonds and Dragonflies, and I am here today with a new video. This is one that I haven't done. I've done things sort of like this before, but not exactly like this, so hopefully you will enjoy it. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. I hope you decide to stay. Hitting that subscribe button costs you $0. It is one of the few things in life that is still free. So I hope you take advantage of that. You can then hit the bell to be notified of when I put up new videos, so you are never missing out on anything that I do. If you are a current subscriber and you are returning, thank you. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so happy that you are following me on my diamond painting journey. It has been almost 4 years, guys. Wow. February of next year makes 4 years since I started diamond painting. Give me 1 second. I'm going to take a drink. I am very, very thirsty today for some reason. I am going to give a shout out to my tumbler. I only drink out of these ever since I discovered them. This is the Season of Spangler tumbler from last year. It was from Butterfly Kisses Customs, Coquisha. This is the tumbler they offered last year. They have a new one this year. I have not received mine yet, but I'm excited to get it. I am participating in the Season of Spangler diamond painting event. This is my second year doing Season of Spangler, but I did the July event and I did the April or March or April. I can't remember when the other one was. So I'm very excited. This has nothing to do with Season of Spangler. I just want to give a shout out to an event I'm participating in another small shop in our community. I am actually going to be kitting up my third Bee Frosty kit today. You might say, Heather, there's turkeys on there. Yes, that is because this event was any theme. You could do anything your heart desired. If you did a holiday kit or a winter scene kit, you did get an extra entry into the grand prize. Well, the first kit I did was from Art Emporium, which is one of our sponsors. And there is a 15% off discount code, Dragonfly15. The second kit I've done so far this year was from Diamond Art Club. They also sponsored Bee Frosty, and they donated a bunch of gift cards. So thank you, thank you, thank you. That was also a Season of Spangler canvas. And now I'm going to do one that would not give you the +1. The other two were both winter and Christmas. This one is just fall. And fall is not the season that we are doing an extra point for, but I just wanted to show you that you can do anything, literally anything. And I have wanted to do this kit since I got it, and I'm like, you know what? This is kind of like my last opportunity before the end of the year, and I really, 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 really want to do it. So this is a kit from the one with the diamond art. They are another diamond painting company sponsor for our event, and they did a discount code of Bee Frosty 10 for 10% off, or you can use my code Dragonfly 10 for 10% off for the event, and that is good till the end of the year. The Dragonfly 10 one is good forever, so that one doesn't go away. So I thought I would do it with you guys. I know I haven't been doing whip and chats lately. To be honest, I just really haven't felt like wanting to share what's going on in my life, and I don't have a whole lot to share. So we are going to chat about some stuff. It's not all going to be diamond painting related, but it is going to focus on how I decide what to do next. I have a diamond painting. What do I do now? So not necessarily a tutorial video, but just kind of a guide as to this is how I do a diamond painting. So I have everything I'm going to need, at least I hope so, in front of me. And the first thing I'm going to talk about is this tube. No, the one with the diamond art does not ship their kits in a tube. They send their kits, multiple kits in the same box, as in like diamond painting storage box, but there will be multiple kits in them, and then they might have another box that has all the drills or whatnot. I hope one day that they start boxing their kits individually, but at the moment they don't, and they're a small business, They are relatively new. They have a lot of artwork available. So one of the things that they skimped on was packing materials, and they thought less is more, so to speak, in that regard, and that's fine. I went on to Amazon and I bought a whole bunch of these tubes. I got like a set of 16 or something. They were not cheap. I will admit that. I think I paid somewhere between $50 and $60 for 16 tubes, but they've been a lifesaver. Now, I do regret the fact that I did write the name of the kit on in Sharpie, and kind of wish that I would have like taped a piece of paper or something to it and written the name on it. But I'll just do that when I recycle this and put another kit in. So this is how I did choose to store them. So I'm going to pull the end off. I'm going to get all of these things out of the way. We'll deal with those in a minute. And let's go ahead and pull this out. Yep, okay. This is empty. Let me put the lid back on. I don't want to lose that. All right. So here we go. All right, it's going to go this way. Isn't this adorable? I love the colors, and it's so pretty. So pretty. I'm going to roll it backward real quick just to help it lay flat a little better. And then I'm not going to quote unquote unbox this, so to speak. Like, you guys can see where everything is. The title, the size, it is a 50 by 50. I will point out that this is the model number of this kit. So, because that's going to be on your drills, it's on the inventory sheet, all that kind of thing. So here I have my kit. All right, it has 46 colors. So I'm going to need some sort of storage that's going to cover 46 colors. And then I'm also going to, let's see what it is come with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ABs. I'm probably going to want to add some fairy dust or pixie dust in here. So I'll have to look and see which symbols and where and all that kind of thing. Or do I even want to do that? You know, I would really love to have this orange here be, what's the word I'm looking for, guys? Pixie dust. So I'm going to see if I have any that looks like it's 720. Let me jot these down because this is what I typically do. Hang on, I'm looking for my pad of paper. Here we go. My pad of paper. I've got my pretty diamond painting writing pen. So 720 pixie, if I have it. This is a square. And this is called Autumn Day Fox. Yeah. So let me write that up there. Autumn Day Fox, just so I don't lose it. All right, so I think I would like to do that. What is this Y? Y is 939. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with that. I'll leave that alone. What else might look pretty? Some of these yellows up here would look really nice. Okay, that one's an AB. All right, so we've got an AB there. What is this N? N is 743. Let me look and see if I have 743 in Pixie, because I think that would look really, really pretty. And there is no 310 in this kit, guys. Wow. That is super, super interesting. All right. All of that is going to be, what about that? Yep, that's an AB too. Okay. I don't want to mess with colors that are already. This K is really pretty. That's 728. But I think this will be good. I think this will be good. I'm actually kind of wondering if maybe it would look pretty to have some crystals mixed into here too, on these leaves. Crystals, 741 is kind of scattered throughout all of them. That would look really pretty. What is W? W is 922. So let me put that. I'm not buying any new ones. I'm just going to look and see if I have any of these. 817 for that red. All right, so let's pull out. I actually have my crystals handy, so we can pull out the crystals right now. So let me see. Do I have any of these colors? Oh, I see 741, and I've got a lot of it. So I've got 2 containers of 741. So we can do that in, I do not have 922. Do I have 817? No, I do not have 817 either. All right, I do have 815. Is there any 815 in here? Nope, there's no 815. Let me look at my trusty handy dandy book that one of my subscribers, Maureen, gave me, and this has been a godsend. It tells you what you can substitute colors for. So 817. It says I could substitute 347, 349, 321. Oh, I know I have 321. I just put a whole bunch of those in here. So let's go and grab some of that and see if we can make 817. Whoop, I need my pen turned on. And trade that into 321. That color is not in the kit, so that would be good. And then 922 was the other one that I didn't have. So 922, 921, 900, 721, 946, and 971. All right, let me see if I have any of those. Do I have 921? No. Do I have 900? Yes, I do have 900. Oh, I don't have a lot of it though. 721? No. 946? No. 971? No. Okay, so I do have a little bit of this. So maybe I might be able to swap some of that out. See, I've got 920. I've got 2 bags of that, but let me see. You know, that does not look that different in color. That almost looks like the same color. You know what? We're going to do 920 for 922. I think that'll be okay. So let's do that. So we're going to make that into 920. Is 920 in this kit? No, it's not. Yay. All right. And then 741 I had. Okay, cool. So there we have some crystals we're going to throw in because I think these would really pop in the leaves. All right. Now I need to look for those 2 pixie dust colors. Let me grab my pixie dust. We've got that out. And I'm looking for 720 and 743. Whoops. Oh, right here's 720. Oh, that's an AB. Oh, here's a pixie. All right. So there's 720 pixie. And I don't know why I've got the 720 ABs in here. And then 743. There's 742, 742, 728, 742, 742. Well, goodness gracious me, I have a lot of 742 in Pixie. Let me pull that out just in case. And there's some 728. 728, 38, 50. I really need to organize this, guys. This is not the way that you should be doing this. 720 was the other color. And I'm going to say that I do not have any of that. All right, let me look at my handy dandy book. What could we possibly trade out for? So 720 has 900s, 721, 608, and 743. Okay, 728 can be, and 742 can be substituted for 743. So let's do 742 because I have like a ton. All right, well, hold on. That one's, okay, this is square. Is this square? Yes, okay, good. That one's round, this one's square. Okay, so there's square. There's that. So 720. Oh, I had 720. Okay, so I was just looking for 742. Okay, so that'll work. That will work. All right, let me see. Do I have another thing of 720 Pixie? $720 Unicorn Dust. That does not look at all like the same color. Okay, that's interesting. That really drives me crazy when I have those issues. All right, we're gonna just start with this. If I end up needing more, I will just have to place an order with DP with Sparklers. But we will start with those. Okay, so we're gonna substitute 742 is gonna equal the 743. Because that's not in this kit either. All right. So we've made our swaps. So I've done that. So the next thing that I do is I'm going to prep my canvas. I've already done the whole rolling it back so it's laying flat. I didn't need to lift up the plastic cover on this one because it's not, it doesn't have a whole bunch of wrinkles in it. So the next two things I do for prepping my canvas are my release papers and my washi tape. And oh, I forgot, he's going to be joining us. He kind of color matches and he's going to be my guardian of this kit. And keep in mind, if you haven't noticed, I have everything here in this project bag from Wolfgazer Studios. Discount code Dragonfly20 for 20% off. Use that now because come January, it's going to change to Dragonfly 10 and will only be 10% off. Okay? All right. So I had someone ask me a very important question this week. And they said, why do I see people putting washi tape around the border of their diamond painting? Well, the glue runs past the drill field. Okay, this is glue that goes beyond the drill field. So when your arm lays on it, you get dust, dirt, dog hair, cat hair, rabbit hair. I don't care what kind of hair, but you're going to get debris and yuckiness on it. I diamond painted for 2 years and never put washi around my diamond paintings because I didn't know. I was not part of the diamond painting community. I was just diamond painting quietly on my own. Well, this was a major game changer because the outer edges of all of the kits that I did for 2 years are nasty. They are brown and dingy and they look like poo-poo caca. So not only does putting the washi down give you a really pretty border and looks decorative, but it is serving a purpose. Okay, there we go. Now this washi tape is from Waterbug Gardens. That is another sponsor of Be Frosty. She has donated, 2 people will get to contact her and pick out 4 rolls of washi tape from her shop on Etsy. Her washi tape stays, guys. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't curl up. It doesn't peel off. It stays. Now, the corners sometimes, because they get a lot of wear and tear. Sometimes you might see the corners get a little messed up. Just take a piece of Scotch tape and put over it just to hold it down a little bit if it starts at the corners. But it is not going to mess up for you anyplace else and peel off. I do have I know I got another discount code for you guys. Dragonfly 10. You get 10% off every order you place with Waterbug Gardens. They are down in the description box in my under discount codes. Now, some people are a little intimidated by the one with the diamond art because you can get those canvases. They are made to order, but you can get them in a variety of sizes. I can tell you this is the smallest of this kit that is available. They do not list a size that is not going to give you a clear image. Different sizes as you go up might give you even crisper or emphasize more intricate details in the artwork. But even the smallest size is going to be amazing. I have never been disappointed with a kit from the one with the diamond art, and I have done quite a few of their kits. I'm trying, and I just covered it. I'm trying to remember, is it on here? Yep, this is from Laura at Cocomarshmallow Art. It is legally licensed, and it's amazing. All right, so I'm done with my washi now. Now, some people will use washi tape to section off their canvas. I don't do that. I like to use release papers. So these are from Bee's Crafty Corner. This is the Autumn Bouquet set. It is a theme set. Or nope, this is a repeating pattern. Okay, this is a repeating pattern set of Autumn Bouquet, and it's so pretty. And this is going to look so gorgeous on this kit. All right, so I think, how do I want to work on this? I think I'm going to work on this. Do I want to do it in columns? I think I'm going to do it in columns, and I'm going to start on this side and move that way. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. That way I'm not doing all of this $9.39 at the same time. You know what? No, I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way up, which is what I typically do. So I'm going to put down 2 rows. So I'm rolling up my plastic, and I'm going to do 5 1/4 sections. I've started to overlap them just slightly. That way I'm not messing up the corners. When I pull them up, because sometimes the tweezers get a little grabby and they mess it up. Well, you know what? I don't think I am going to do that. And I'll tell you why, because otherwise I'm going to have a little bit of this not covered. And I don't want that to be the case. So, oh, there we go. That's perfect. Perfect. Okay. And then I do the row above. I do leave the plastic cover on if I can, simply because that serves as kind of a dust cover once the sections are done and I put it away for the night. I mean, I leave mine out so they're constantly being exposed to the elements and everything in the elements. But that's what I do. All right, hang on. Do I have enough? Can I do the whole canvas and remove it? 4? Yes, I can. Okay. You know what? We're just going to take it off. That way I don't have to deal with it. All right. So let me continue putting my release papers down. This is going to be so pretty, guys. So, so pretty. Now, I did go through and pick all these things out before I sat down here to film, but I did take the time to do it. Because I don't want to do anything, you know. I like to match everything. I know a lot of people don't, and I will tell you it gets very costly. But it brings me joy. And this is a hobby that I started for the sole purpose of bringing me joy. So that's what I want to do. That's what's going to make me happy. And I want to be happy while I'm diamond painting. Oh, this washi goes so perfect with these release papers. So, so perfect. All right. Canvas is now prepped. I have nothing else to do to my canvas other than put drills down on it. I had some leftover release papers. I think this was probably a 24 pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, because there's 20 on there and I have 4 left. There we go. All right, so now just to show you the other accessories that I pulled out, I have a trash pot jar. This is a resin little jar that was sent to me, or yeah, it was given to me as a gift from Wendy K Designs. She is also a member of my Diamond Tribe. I have this beautiful leaf resin tray that she made me. I've got just some random tweezers. I have 3 cover minders. And you might say, well, you took the plastic cover off. What do you need cover minders for? Because they still make my things look pretty. So I have Be Thankful Always from Galloway's Gallery. Once again, another sponsor of Be Frosty. It's Be Frosty 15 for 15% off. Or my personal code is Dragonfly10 after the event is over. Another little fox. And then this one is from Miss Minder. I normally don't use little tiny cover minders that size, but he was too cute. I couldn't pass it up. My pen is recently from Castaway Creations, was the blank maker, and Vicki Peterson turned this beautiful autumn pen for me. I love all the autumn colors swirled together. There's gold, there's foil leaves in there. It's just absolutely stunning. And I'm using my DAC 8-placer and single placer with this one. All right, let me put my release papers and my washi back in my project bag. And I'm actually going to slide all of these things in. And it did just dawn on me, I did not pick putty. I do not have any putty picked out. So let me grab, we're going to do Black Dahlia. So this is my Black Dahlia. Let's see, do I want to do apple cider again? I love the apple cider. You know what? Let's do we want to do pumpkin spice? Yeah, let's do pumpkin spice. All right, so we're going to do pumpkin spice putty from Black Dahlia. And I'm just going to use that in both my multi-placer and my single placer. Yes, I'm a rebel. I like to use putty in my single placer. All right, let me scoot those out of the way. We're going to put my guardian up here so he can peek down. And let's look at the drills. And then I need to figure out what I'm going to use for storage. I'd really love to kit up into trays. I'm just not sure I'm going to have enough. So let's put that off to the side. We've got our sticker sheet. So it does come with a sticker sheet. They are not pre-cut. So you are going to have to cut them yourselves. Okay. So they are not pre-cut stickers, but at least they do come on a sticker sheet now because they used to not. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sort this stuff out. But where are my substitutions? Oh, good. I didn't need a lot of 743. So one bag is going to be more than enough. And that's close enough, I think. Don't you think? Well, I don't know. Do you guys think that that's close enough? You know what? Let's just stick with 743. We're not going to do the pixie. It's just off just enough to not look okay to me. 741, we're going to replace with the crystal. I think that's going to be perfect. So we're going to leave that with that. And then let's see, 922, we're replacing. Trying to find where 922 is. Here we go. 922, we were going to replace with 720. Oh no, 720 pixie. That's by itself. Okay, so where's 720? Let me find 720. Okay, here's all the ABs that came with the kit. All right, so those are the ABs that came with the kit. Is this 720? This is 720. Okay. That is definitely not the same color. So we're going to skip that pixie too. So we're just going to do 720. All right, we've got a huge bag of 939. We've got a really big bag of 814. So what else? All right, so 922 I was replacing with 920 crystal. Yep, I think that'll go fine. That will be fine. And then 817 I was replacing with the 321. Yep, that's perfect. All right, so we've got that one. All right, so the 3 crystals are working. Let me see again. Let me look at this. You know what? That'll be fine. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to live like rebels. All right, that's a bigger. How many little ones do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a medium. 5. That's a medium. 6. That's a medium. All right. So what I'm doing is I am separating my drills kind of by the size of how many there are, because that's how I determine what size trays I'm going to need when I'm kitting up into trays, which is what I would really, really, really like to do. But I have quite a few kits currently in trays that I would need to trade where they go. And I really don't feel like doing that because that's a lot of work. Okay. So let's see. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 37. Okay, I think I can do it. So let's start with our 2 big ones. I'm going to put those into Bella Max trays. So let's see, we've got a red and a dark blue. So let's use our Fox tray because that is just perfect. And we'll use a yellow tray. All right, so let's take care of these first. So I'm going to need my scissors and 814 and 939. All right, first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and cut these out. I don't need the quantity. So I'm cutting that part off. And I do want to cut my image out because this will go in my logbook. All right. And I'm going to put that in my project bag so I don't lose it. Okay. So let me find 814. Okay, so let's put 814 in the yellow tray. So I left a huge tail on it because it will make it easier for me to pull it apart. And then once I have the backing off of it, I'm gonna snip it and put my sticker down. All right, so I've got that on that one, and I saved this. I stand it up and I put all of my trash in it from here. All right, now I need 939. So I'm gonna cut this one out. Woo! Uh-oh, where did it go? There it is. Gonna peel the backing off. Come on, you can do it. All right, let me grab a pair of tweezers that are handy. Okay, now, as you can see looking at these, there is a lot of static in here. So how I combat that is twofold attack. I have Static Guard. So I'm going to take that and lightly spray it over the top of my tray. I'm going to let it sit there for a minute. I'm going to take a Q-tip, and I sprayed it on the one end, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to swirl it around inside the bag. Okay? And then, like I said, I have, well, that actually looks really good. So let's see what happens. Okay, that wasn't too bad. So I'm gonna just take my Q-tip again and wave it in down at the bottom, and everything came out. Awesome. Now, I like to be safe than sorry. So I have this cute little pumpkin jar that I got from Lady Lathe from Nikki Correll, and I have already pre-cut up dryer sheets in here. So I'm gonna take a dryer sheet square and I'm gonna put it in here. I'm gonna put my lid on, and then I'm gonna give it a quick shake around. Now, there shouldn't be any stuck fast to the sides, and there isn't. Static averted. Yay! All right, so we've got that one. I'm gonna do the same thing with the 814. I just do a little quick spray over the top. Oh, lots of static in this one too. All right, this one had a little more in it. And there we go. Gonna put another dryer sheet. Shake it up. And perfect. All right. So we've got those two down. Okay. Now, these are the next ones that I have that have the most in them. Plus, then it's going to be this one. And the 741 that we're replacing. So those are the next. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. So I've got 6 big ones. I'm looking at my tray collection here, guys, and seeing what I have available. So let's, let's take, what do I want to do here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Let me use, let me knock things down on the ground. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to use 2 Max Tray Towers is what I'm going to do. So let me just go and put the 2 that I've completed in here. These hold 5. So I've got 2 in that one. And then, oh, see, there's another one. All right, I think I'm good now. Let's see. Let's start with this one, 922. We're gonna, no, you know what? Let's put 938 in here. All right, so let me find the 938 sticker, which should have been right above the 939 one that I did. Here we go, 938. How are you guys all doing? I hope everyone's doing okay. I've been doing all right. I have my good days and my bad days. Just got a lot of stuffs and things going on. And surprisingly enough, I just really haven't felt like in the mood to talk about things. There we go. I got a lot of things coming up. We are going to be taking a trip. Kirk's dad is flying us out to California. We leave on the 23rd. We're going to be spending Thanksgiving in Cali. His family lives in Kirk's family lives in Northern California. Sierra Nevada mountains. They are east of Sacramento, which is the state capital, in case you weren't aware of that. And, oh, do not fall out, please. Hang on. I need to get my static guard ready. And we're actually going to be there until we fly out November 2nd. But because of the time difference, we actually don't land back on the East Coast until the 3rd. So I have been filming content for you guys. I don't know which end was the right end. So don't worry, there will be videos. And obviously I'll have stuff to talk about when I get back. I am going to be traveling with some diamond paintings. I plan on diamond painting while I am gone. So I'm really excited about that. All right, so we are replacing 922. Where is this sheet? Okay. This is the biggest, I guess, pain in the butt that I have with the one with the diamond art, other than not sending everything in its own dedicated box. That makes storage challenging. Not having pre-cut stickers is just, it's really time consuming, but I'm grateful because there for the longest time, they didn't even offer that. They didn't have pre-cut, they didn't have stickers, period. So that has been a new upgrade that they have done that I am very grateful for. So I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth there. So I am very appreciative of the fact that they have made that upgrade. They have been trying to make small upgrades, but it costs money, guys. You know, it's not cheap. It's not cheap to run a diamond painting company. It's not cheap to pay artists and suppliers and, you know, all of that. And it's hard starting up a new business. So the fact that they have made so many changes, one of the first changes they made is they upgraded their plastic cover, which was a huge godsend because it was awful before. They were so thin and they were constantly ripping and tearing, and it was just a nightmare. But they have upgraded that and it has been a massive, major improvement. I am really worried that I am not going to have enough compared to this. I think I'm going to actually leave this one be. Yeah, I'm going to leave this one be. Simply because I am on a time crunch here. I want to get this done before I leave. And I don't want to take the risk. Of running out. If I had had 2 bags of it, I would have gone ahead and changed it out, but I don't. So I'm just not going to do it. Oh, there's a hitchhiker. Okay, lid. All right, that is one tower. We're going to start another one. And we're going to do 300 in this one. So I got to go up high here on my stickers. But we're going to get to see Kirk's dad. Up until about a year ago, he'd been living in Alaska. I've actually never met my father-in-law. Kirk hasn't seen his dad since 2006, and he was in the hospital at the time. He had ruptured an aneurysm in his brain, and he almost died. And his dad flew out from Alaska. And I mean, I got to see him for 10 minutes, but Kirk and I weren't even engaged at the time. So it was, we didn't really talk or, you know, I mean, like I said, I literally saw him. We passed each other. He was coming into the hospital room as I was, or he was leaving as I was coming in. And that was it. So we didn't get to talk or meet or anything. I mean, we've spoken on the phone briefly. His dad's really a man of very little words. So doesn't really have a whole lot to say. Give me 1 second. I got to grab 3 more. Three more Max trays. So it will be nice to, I mean, unfortunately, he is starting to have symptoms of dementia. So I'm just really hoping that it's not too much for Kirk. He doesn't do very well with people being sick or hurt or dying. And I don't know how hard it's going to be on him. Because truth be told, I mean, his father's in his 90s, or I'm sorry, in his 80s. And he's not in the greatest of shapes. I mean, he's much better now than what he was a year ago. Basically, he was living in, you know, Alaska and losing his memory and all of this stuff and wasn't taking proper care of himself because he wasn't unaware that he wasn't doing these things. He wasn't taking his medication regularly, and he got really, really sick, and he almost died. Kirk's sister went up to California went up to Alaska, and she brought them home. She brought him and his wife, Kirk's stepmom, home. That was the other funny part. Apparently they had gotten married and nobody knew. I mean, they'd been living together for like 30 years, but somewhere along the line, they decided to legalize it and get married, and they just never told anybody. So that was an interesting find. So, I mean, Kirk's family is not known for their communication skills, especially with the men in the family. So, and I hope I didn't cut this one too short that I'm not going to be able to get this. Wasn't paying attention. Come on. There we go. I'm not even going to worry about cutting that off because it'll fit. So it'll be, we need the change of scenery. I think it's going to do Kirk a world of good. I know I need it. I need to just get away from here, get away from the dogs for a little while. Atlas has been sick. He's had a lot of stuff going on, and I haven't really said a whole lot about it because I can't deal right now with the possibility of losing another animal here in 2024. Losing Athena was tough enough. I can't do it again. So I have got my fingers crossed and my toes crossed and everything else that we're finally on the mend and that it's going to be smooth sailing. Because the other thing too is I'm leaving William here with the dogs to house and dog sit while we're gone. So I'm fortunate enough that my son is able to just come and crash at my house, still go to work, still do all the things that he does because William works 2 jobs. He's actually using PTO because basically his boss told him, you're going to lose all of this come January 1, so you might want to take and use some of your time off. So he's taking time off. So that's going to be fun for him, having the whole place to himself. All right, I can't count because I have yet another one. that needs a max tray. So let me grab one more. Fortunately, they're sitting right beside me, so it's not like I have to go far. Oh, okay, 817. So Emily is coming home for part of it. Obviously, like I said, I mean, we're not going to be here, but she'll get a reprieve, hopefully. Hopefully William won't drive her up the wall. But I know that she'll be able to help out with the dogs. So that will be good. Okay, now what I do is in here are all the ones that I replaced. So I hold on, and this is where the project bag comes in super, super handy, because I'm going to put the original drill colors in here, and then I put the empty boxes. So if I have leftovers, they can go back in there. But that is what one of the things that makes that so useful. And they're so inexpensive, guys. They are really worth the purchase. They really make my life a lot easier. I'm throwing things on the floor. All right, so now I have to figure out what size for the other ones. These are all little. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so 15 of these smaller ones. You know what? We're just going to see where we go from here. I'm just going to grab my Creation Morin trays. And we're going to see how far I can get. All right. I'm not going to sit here and bore you guys with all of this. So I am going to kit these up and I will be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. That took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. It was very frustrating, the amount of static and the struggle with the stickers. So I'm really glad that I didn't have you guys just stick around while I did that. So what I ended up using is I used 2 Bella Max tray holders. So 10 colors went in there. I used 3 Creation Morin towers with trays. 8, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 22 colors went into there. That left me with 14. And so for the first time, I'm using my Firefly Mini tower for their minis. And I'm using some Element minis, some Inferno minis, and some Switch minis. So I am all kitted up into trays. I've got my project bag with all of my pieces parts in it, my Black Dahlia putty, my pen from Lady Lathe, everything. So I am ready to start kit number 3 for Be Frosty and supporting the one with the diamond art, another one of our diamond art companies that have sponsored the event. I've already done Diamond Art Club. I've already done Diamond Art Emporium. So now it's time for the one with the diamond art. Hopefully I can finish this kit. I'm going to start it tonight. So I'm starting it on November 12th. And hopefully I will finish before I board a plane on November 23rd. So it's only a 50 by 50. So I've broken it down into 20 sections. So hopefully I can get that done. All right, guys, thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Let me know. Have you ordered from the one with the diamond art? Do you want to order from the one with the diamond art? Don't forget my code, Dragonfly10, to save 10% off your purchases. And let me know what you think. All right, guys, take care. And always remember that without the darkness, we'd never get to see the stars. See you in the next one. Bye.